The Chiefs have it here to start quarter number 2. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and 6 as we are ready to get back underway. Off-balance throw. It's complete. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. It's a gain there of 26 yards.
First down. A gain of 26 yards. And the first down.
There's this misconception out there, Mike, that in the NFL you have to run the same amount of run plays as you do pass plays. And as you're seeing in this drive, you can fall on one side of that coin a little bit more as long as you're able to remain effective and efficient. So far, their passing game has dominated here early, and that last pickup leads to a first down.
Quick throw, going to be caught by Worthy.
Previous play is under review.
At issue, was he able to stay in bounds? The NFL rules, you're looking for either 2 feet or a body part that is not a hand to be down with possession of the ball. No bobbling, the ball not moving around. He has control, so that's what the referee is looking at here. So the challenge is unsuccessful, and he's going to have to be careful here because he has just one challenge for the remainder of the game. Here's a short throw, caught by Wiley. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
2nd and 6.
Throwing again, it's Mahomes. That one to the end zone, but incomplete.
They let a golden opportunity slip away on that one. That's the matchup that they wanted. They just couldn't quite capitalize on it.
They bring a tight end in motion left. Mahomes going to throw here on 3rd down. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down. Harrison Butker on now for the field goal. This about as short as you can get. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Chiefs add on to their lead.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone, and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
Tracy now to return it. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Patriots offense and Drake May making their way back out. And his numbers this season, eye-popping in a lot of categories. Let's just show you one. He is the NFL leader in rushing touchdowns by a quarterback. Made out on 1st and 10. A gain of 14. Good for a quick first down.
It's a gain of 14 yards.
So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Working out of the gun. It's May. This one batted away. It's incomplete. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes. That is George Karlaftis in there for a loss of 5 on the sack, and now it's 3rd down. On play action, here's May. That ball is caught on the sideline and both feet inbounds. A big 3rd down pickup for a first down. A run with the man out of Purdue. That's Tyrone Tracy. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Give him 10 more on that one. Just enough for another first down.
Patriots first down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's May. That's caught. It's Dylan Sampson.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Pass caught right side by Henry. It's 3rd and 4.
Complete to Hunter Henry. A gain of a yard on the play.
Oh, now flags come in. Looks like movement up front. And 3rd down just became a lot tougher. So now after the penalty, a much tougher prospect to convert. It is 3rd and 9. That's complete. He got it to Hopkins. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
That's another Patriots first down. 1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Throw again is May. Finding the veteran tight end, Zach Ertz. And he's in! Zach Ertz! Touchdown, New England. It's his 2nd touchdown of the year.
Really nice job there by the receiver, understanding what to do after you secure the catch and the ability to target him in the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. If you can hit them in stride and be accurate with the ball, there is a lot of green grass to pick up yards after the catch, and he's able to take this one all the way into the end zone for 6.
Makes the score Patriots 14, Chiefs 13.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. He's across the 20, taking down just shy of the 25. Patrick Mahomes going to lead the KC offense back out for this next drive. And he has done everything you could ask of him coming into this one. He spread it around, hasn't taken many chances, and potentially on his way to a big game throwing the football. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Mahomes now on 2nd down. And that's going to wind up incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
Oh, and that throw not able to be pulled in. It's incomplete. Looks like he may have got a little ahead of himself there. And it's going to bring up 4th down. So, on 4th down, Austin McNamara is going to come in here to punt. That's Marcus Jones back to return for the Patriots. The Patriots offense and Drake May making their way back out. And he's been a nightmare for defenses trying to contain him all year. The NFL's leader in rushing yards at the quarterback position. They'll go to the ground, and here's Tracy on 1st down. And he's going to be bottled up quickly after a gain of about 1. Kendall Fuller up to make the stop.
1-yard gain.
On 2nd down, Sampson. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Going to lose a yard. 3rd and 11. May going to look to throw. Nowhere to go. He is taken down. The former 1st-rounder, Felix Anudike Uzama. He's in to drop him for a sack, and that will bring up 4th down. We'll take this in back at the 16. And it's going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football. Here's Xavier Worthy and his Kansas City teammates getting set for their next possession. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. On the ground to begin the drive with Pierce. And they'll bring him down around the 27-yard line. It was Milton Williams that time to bring him down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
It is 2nd and 6. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
A gain of 2 on the play. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Now Mahomes. That's taken in by Dotson. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on third down.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down. A gain of 7. First down, Kansas City.
2 minutes to play in a tight one-point game in this first half. We're back to Foxborough after this. So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10. Throwing is Mahomes. Caught by the tight end, Riley. And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag back in the backfield. Is it a hold, or did they rough the quarterback? Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. Here's Mahomes. He pulls it in. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. It looked like one of the Chiefs is able to recover, and they hold on. And remember now, all turnovers have to be verified by a replay. We might be taking a look at this one. At issue was the knee, or any other body part except the hand, down before the ball comes loose. And are the visuals convincing enough to overturn the call on the field? So that one overturned. They say the runner was down, and that will not be a fumble. New England going to take their 2nd timeout, and they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play. Right back to the air for Mahomes. That one knocked away. In the end zone, incomplete. But a good job locating the football by the defense where it matters most. And it'll bring up 3rd down now.
2 yards to go.
So now, from half the distance closer, here's 1st and goal. They'll run with Pierce. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Damian Pierce. Touchdown, Kansas City.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
Makes the score, Chiefs 20, Patriots 14.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. Marcus Jones now to return. Whoa! And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. There you see Mike Vrabel, his Patriots set for their next drive. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. To throw now, May. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
A gain of 19 yards. That's good for a Patriots 1st down.
Here's May to throw it on 1st down.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules, and the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to, what they call, punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
That catch number 40 on the season for him.
Patriots 1st
completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last before the end of the second quarter.
Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10. Here's May again. And he'll take it on in. Noah Gray. Touchdown, Patriots.
You hear coaches, you hear commentators, everybody talks about that middle four, Mike, the final 2 minutes of the second quarter and the first 2 minutes of the third quarter. Here they are now. They go down and they steal a late touchdown to end the half. Remember, they're going to get the ball first coming out of the break.
Now Aubrey for the extra point. He's got it. And the Pats will go up by a point here in the second quarter.
21, Chiefs 20.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
First down throw, Mahomes. That is to Wiley, open on the left. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
A gain of 21 yards. And the Kansas City Chiefs.
On first down, it's Mahomes. Now here comes the screen to Pierce. He's going to be taken down, but there's a late flag in the backfield that might give him 15 more yards. Harrison Butker on now for the field goal. This will be from 42 yards out. 3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Chiefs get 3 here late in the first half to take the lead.
All right, Mike, thanks very much. It is Week 17. Playoff spots on the line, seeding on the line, coaching jobs may be on the line. Let's dive in. Our look around the NFL starts now. Down at Hard Rock Stadium, it's the Dolphins at home to take on the Denver Broncos. And this is the Broncos wideout. This will help the old stat line. He's going to make the catch and realize, I don't think anyone's going to get me, and they don't. Put it down as an 81-yard catch and run for the score. From there, we check out another big late-season game, playoff implications here. And this is Jordan Love. He's accounted for 4 touchdowns in the first half, 3 passing, and this one rushing. One last one to show you, and it's in Detroit. It's the Lions taking on the Carolina Panthers. And this is Bryce Young. One of 2 touchdown passes for him in this first half. This one's gone to halftime, and it's the Panthers lead it by a touchdown at the half. With that, let's give you a look here at the current playoff picture. In the game you're watching, both teams making a strong case in this one, a 2-point differential at the break. As we get you back out to the second half and rejoin Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
This is still anyone's ball game at this point. The difference is just 2 as we begin quarter number 3. Jones now on the return. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. The Patriots offense and Drake May making their way back out. And he has been a nightmare to scheme against throughout this one. This defense has been picked apart That is borne out in those impressive numbers he had. To throw on first down is May. He's got his big tight end, Henry. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line.
A gain of 19 yards. That's good for a Patriots first down.
On 1st and 10, here's May. That's complete to Stephon Diggs. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Just his first catch. They have held him in check so far, but that one gives him a first down.
38-yard line.
Probably took him a little bit longer than they would have preferred, but he finally gets on the board. First catch, first touch. Here as we start the second half.
Crazy. And they're going to bring him down, but there is a penalty marker on the field. Working out of the gun, it's May. Throwing left side there, but it is incomplete. He was looking for Stephon Diggs there, and it'll bring up second down. While we have a moment, while we take a look at the key inactives not playing in the ball game here this afternoon. May to the air once more. And it'll be taken down after a gain of 9 and third down. I'm up.
A gain of 10 brings up 3rd and 10.
May to throw again. And that is incomplete. Contact, but no flags. It's going to be 4th down.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
Aubrey's kick is good. And the Patriots will take the lead here in the 3rd quarter.
Job number 1 on this drive, find a way to get the lead. They, of course, would have loved to score a touchdown, Mike. But 3 points here, that's a pretty good consolation prize as it moves him out in front.
Here comes a return from the 3. He'll get across the 20, buck him down to the 23-yard line. On the sideline, the unmistakable Andy Reid as the Chiefs take the field once more. The deficit is 1 as they'll search now for that go-ahead score. Mahomes on first down. That's complete left side to Worthy. From the 29, here's 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up
Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down.
3rd down and 4.
From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. He'll try and get there on the ground. And he will have the Chiefs first down. They wind up with a gain of 8 on 3rd and 4.
That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs first down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
The RPO, that one is complete. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on first down.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 44-yard line.
Mahomes now to throw on 2nd down. He'll step up and run this. And Mahomes, as smart as they come, hits the deck, but he's got the first down.
And the Kansas City Chiefs first down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. That is caught down the field. It's Worthy. And he will get into the end zone. Xavier Worthy Touchdown, Chiefs. Second touchdown of the game. Season total now up to 5.
Well, it seems this game is kind of getting to the point, Mike, where it's defense optional. I mean, both these teams are really just having their way with their opponent. They're going up and down the field, and after this long touchdown, yes, this is great if you're a fantasy player, but it's not so great if you're a defensive coordinator.
No chance at all. He'll go down.
So they decide to put the ball in the air, which I don't mind on this two-point try, but the execution was just a little bit off, and it's not going to work out in their favor this time around.
Jones now on the return. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Throwing on 1st and 10 is May. That's caught. It's Tyrone Tracy. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6. At the
On 2nd down, it's May. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4. Makes it 3rd and 2.
Oh, there's movement up front. That's going to make this 3rd down a lot tougher. So, from 3rd and 2, back him up to 3rd and 7. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
These pass rushers, they love these situations where they can just pin their ears back and go after the quarterback. They knew they had a chance to put an end to this drive, and they didn't let it go to waste.
Fair catch is called for and made just inside the 35-yard line. Here's Xavier Worthy and his Kansas City teammates getting set for their next possession. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. Play fake. Now it's Mahomes. That one knocked away. And it's incomplete. He was trying to get it to Xavier Worthy there. And it'll be 2nd down. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. That's complete to Royal. And he'll be stopped short of the 1st down. He's able to look it in and get forward for a pickup of about 8. Mahomes now on 3rd and 2. Coming open is Pierce. It's on target. 13 yards on that pass play. 1st down, KC.
That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs. 1st down. A gain of 13 yards. 1st down, Chiefs.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Mahomes now to throw again. That'll be taken in by Pierce. And he's going to be out of bounds. Gain of just a couple. And now we've got 3rd down coming up.
And it's 3rd down.
Throwing again, it's Mahomes. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a 1st down.
1st down. A gain of 7. 1st down, Kansas City.
Off the play fake, here's Mahomes. Jahan Dotson was the intended receiver there. And it'll lead to a 2nd down.
At the 30-yard line.
to the air once more. It's Mahomes. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd down.
They'll try and run it here with Pierce. Oh, the defense beats him in the backfield. They stopped him dead in his tracks and set up 4th down.
A loss of a yard.
Well, this seems pretty straightforward. 3rd and 1, just dial up a run play and run straight downhill. But this defense had other plans. They were ready and expecting that run, and they're able to take the ball carrier down for a loss. And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
Jones now on the return. Low! And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Patriots offense and Drake May making their way back out. And he's had it going in the first half. Really had his way with the secondary. They have been powerless to stop him. Now, they're trying to keep it going. And he'll get maybe a yard. That's it. Kendall Fuller up to make the stop. Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd down and 9.
2nd and 9 at the 27-yard line.
An inside run with Sampson. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6. It sets up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 7. Makes it 3rd and
Going to try to pick up the first down with his own read. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this 3rd quarter of play. So no shortage of offense in this one as we end the 3rd. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Fourth quarter begins on the ground. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. It's a gain of 12 there. First down, New England.
Patriots, first down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
On the handoff, here comes Tracy. And he'll get it back to midfield. That's it. No gain on the play.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Out of the gun, here's May. That's right side and brought in by Williams. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 8.
Throwing now is May. He'll let this one go long for Williams. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
Oh, he had the distance, but it doinks off the upright, no good. And the deficit will stay right where it is.
You have to give him credit, Mike. I mean, that shows a lot of faith in your kicker because that is an ambitious effort from that distance.
Patrick Mahomes going to lead the KC offense back out for this next drive. And he has been masterful so far leading this offense, keeping the mistakes to a minimum, on point with his passes, generally one step ahead of the defense all game long. Nice job pushing through the would-be tackler. Gain of about 3. 2nd down.
At the 43-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Here's Mahomes. He's going to keep it himself. And that's a veteran quarterback doing what veterans do. Don't take the extra hit. Got the first down, get down. The drive continues.
That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs. First down. A gain of 12. And the first down, Chiefs.
On the handoff, this is Pierce. And he's down at the 3. What a run. An opportunity for what could be a game-sealing touchdown right here. First down and goal. Trying to fight his way into the end zone, but they will mark him short. Down at the 1. The ball a little closer now. It is second and goal. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Dameon Pierce. Touchdown, KC. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the fourth quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. Tracy now to return it. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. The Patriots offense and Drake May making their way back out. And this defense has got to be at its wits' end, trying to come up with a way to keep him contained. He's had so many opportunities to tuck it and go, and he's turned a number of those into big plays. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. Talk about a volume receiver. That's his 90th catch of the season, and he gives his team a first down.
At the 41-yard line.
Here's May to throw it on first down. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line.
12 yards.
They'll come up here, first and 10.
First down. First and 10.
On the ground, here's Tracy. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing
He was
more.
tackled at the 46-yard line. 1-yard gain. Brings up second and 9.
May to throw on second down. I try to pitch one forward. It was an option there, but it does fall incomplete.
It's now third down and 9.
Throwing on third down is May. And that is incomplete. Trying to get it to Kyle Williams there. And that's going to lead to a fourth down. They'll go. Here's May. He's got his man. It's Diggs. And he is going to pick up a Patriots first down. As this defense too loose there. Gain of 19 on fourth down.
First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
May to throw again. We'll swing this out wide to Tracy. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
A 7-yard pickup. Brings up second.
Sampson gonna run it out of the gun. And he'll get about 4 out of that one. That should be enough to move the chains. It is first down.
A 5-yard gain on the play. And the Patriots first down.
Working out of the gun. It's May. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Stephon Diggs. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up second and 7 at the 12-yard line.
Second down, zone read, and he keeps it. And the Patriots are going to have first and goal coming up. He takes this down to about the 5.
That's good for a Patriots first down.
To throw is May. Under pressure, and down he goes. They've got him back at the 10.
It's a loss of 5. Brings up second and goal at the 10-yard
Throwing
line.
on second down. May. He pulls it in around the 5. And he'll take this down to the 2, but a good tackle there. Going to set up 3rd and goal.
It's now 3rd and
Here's May. It is brought in the end zone. DeAndre Hopkins. Touchdown, New England. That his 2nd TD catch of the season. So they get the touchdown, and now it is a 9-point game. Greg, you can go for 1 and make it a 1-possession game. Or some people think about going for 2 here. What would you do?
I think I'm going for 2, Mike. Listen, the way you have to look at it is I need a 2-point conversion at some point. But I want to know now, am I down truly 2 scores, or am I able to get it down to 7 and truly make it a 1 score? So I'm going for 2 now, and I want to know what the rest of this game looks like. How many possessions do I need?
Here comes a return from the 5. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line. On the sideline, the unmistakable Andy Reid as the Chiefs take the field once more. The advantage is 8. We'll see if they can make this a 2-score game on this drive. 1st down and 10. They'll start this one on the ground with Pierce. Now the Patriots going to use their 1st timeout, and they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play.
a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
They send the tight end in motion. On 2nd down, Mahomes. New England going to take their 2nd timeout. Talk things over before 3rd down.
A 7-yard loss brings up 3rd down.
Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
When you get the ball in this situation, what you're looking to do is not only end the drive with a touchdown to put the game away, but you'd love to chew up some clock. So with that incomplete pass,
Down 8.
putting an end to this series,
You got this.
it's a big opportunity for them to try to close this game out.
On the return is Jones. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over.
1st and 10.
There you see Mike Vrabel, his Patriots set for their next drive. They have had success throwing the football, as you see there. They still find themselves trailing here as they begin this drive with 1st and 10. Throwing is May. Diggs on the reception. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 39 yards. Here is 1st and goal. They'll keep it on the ground. He'll get a yard or 2 to the 8. 2nd and goal.
He was brought down at the 8-yard line.
2nd and
It's a
goal.
gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and goal.
They'll drop to throw. To the goal line and in. DeAndre Hopkins. Touchdown, Patriots. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
What a finish there to get the touchdown, but of course the job's not done, and this is where the defense needs to regroup, Mike. It's one thing to give up the touchdown, but now you're still one stop away from being the hero. They got to dial in, get their best defense called.
And he is going to get into the end zone. The 2-point conversion works, and we've got ourselves a tie game.
could just tell the teams that practice these end-of-game situations. After the offense scored, there was no big hoopla. They weren't throwing themselves a parade. They immediately knew they had to go for two. Get back in the huddle, get their best play call executed, and we got a tie ball game.
Terrific return. He's taken down just shy of midfield. Here's Xavier Worthy and his Kansas City teammates getting set for their next possession. This game all even now following that touchdown a moment ago, and they'll look to retake the lead on this drive. It starts with first down. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Now the Chiefs going to call the first of their timeouts. And they'll get a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down.
First down. It's a gain of 17 yards. First down, Chiefs.
A run with Pierce. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. The Pats going to stop it here. They'll use their third and final timeout. Get the stoppage with 65 seconds remaining. It is second down and 5. Throwing is Mahomes. This one is caught by Dotson. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up third.
Mahomes now on 3rd and 2. And he'll just have to throw this one away. There was nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a 4th down.
Harrison Butker for the Chiefs field goal. A 45-yard attempt.
This kick is good. And they take the lead in the final minute of this game.
Patriots 39.
And this has been such a tight game, but that's a big one right there. I mean, you need a kicker with confidence. Well, this guy, he fits the bill. He steps up and knocks it through to give his guys a lead here in the 4th quarter.
And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. So now the New England offense getting ready for their next possession. They'll begin with 1st and 10. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. He'll look deep here for Diggs. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Pressure time, no timeouts to stop the clock as they get set here for a big first down.
1st and 10 at the
Now the spike comes with 9 seconds showing on the clock. Here comes 2nd down. To throw now, May. A ball deep for the end zone. That'll be incomplete. And now we are down to likely just one more play. Big play coming up. This is 3rd down. Here we go. One final play. That's deep for the back of the end zone. And this is going to be a touchdown. What a finish.
Oh my gosh, touchdown. Oh my god. Oh my god, 1 second left on the clock. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god, by the power of Lucifer. Oh my gosh.
Defense was in the end zone awaiting that pass. All they've got to do is
Marcus Jones not even a receiver.
it's right on the money, and this has been an incredible finish to this ballgame.
To there being the glory of
What just happened?
So it's a win for the Patriots. That is now 6 consecutive victories. They are making it look easy out there as they continue their winning ways.
excellent use and are not permitted at all. In the world without wise,
So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Patriots winners at home as we say so long from Foxborough.
different men to no end or purpose. That this mixture of bad men with good, and the consequence of such a mixture has misfortunes, wars, afflictions, poverty, and the like, were given to us for this very good end, for exercising our wits and sharpening our inventions and
No interception from both quarterbacks.
Necessary defense against our enemies. That or notwithstanding, that guy's an idiot.
Not if you a Damian Price.
Well, that plays. He's taking kind of a fatalistic view. Yes, it's a bit more like his thing is kind of like, you know, we're here because we're meant to be. And I don't know. He's right in a lot of ways here, especially since our hope bonus. Okay, accessory to war, the unspoken alliance of astrophysics in the military. What's going on here at war? Innovation always. I don't want to die always. I don't want to die cheap, and I'm cool with that. It's just, I'm saying your book is smarter than that guy because self-preservation will always outstrip anything. And he's saying that you only need
Great catch. One catch is all you need to make an impact.
When a-holes try to kill you, you kick in the high gear. So, we go from burning wood. You don't see us going to the moon. With a whole little piece there where our capacity to generate energy gets greater and greater. There's a lot written about consumption of energy in the historical record, where people say, well, America uses so much energy per capita, and we have to reduce that. However, again, I'm just observing this. I'm not buying judging. The history of the world, the greatest civilization, the ones that were most powerful, however you measure that, were the ones that consumed the most energy per person, always per capita. Yeah, you can't rule the world unless you use enough energy. Yeah, that's that. Be it human capital, chemical, energy, whatever. Right. So, I think we needed ways to develop enough energy in the system to create elements of society that are high consumers of energy, like a transportation system. Think about that. Our airplanes, rockets. You don't have that unless you command energy. And you're absolutely right. My only I will say, because I do not disagree with anything you just said. I don't necessarily disagree with private flight administration. You think this just like that? My comment is that if our chief goal were one of enlightenment, we would constantly be seeking a higher level, with or without the threat of destruction, the threat of war. We would be training ourselves, and this is part of who we are as human beings, we'd be training ourselves to constantly want to advance. Except, I think the urge to be enlightened is not as strong as the urge to not die. Absolutely, I agree with that. Okay. So my point is, if that were our chief goal was to cultivate that, we would be able to burgeon that species, whatever we think it's right. And that's my point. That's such a bad thing, because were we to chase enlightenment to invade Father Man, create his house, G war, serve humanity better. Also, when you think about war, think about this. War is very rare. A large swath of a population saying, let's go do this. It's normally a few people making the decision that a bunch of people are going to go fight. People are convincing you that they should do that. Exactly. That's part of the problem here. He just goes on here and says, 'tis the fear of poverty and misery that we are beholden for all our arts, for that natural knowledge which was the product of laborious industry, and which makes us that we cannot but admire the power and wisdom of the Creator. And it goes back to, yes, the Creator putting the bad people and bad things around us, okay? Which otherwise we might have passed by with the same indifference as beasts. And if men were to lead their whole lives in an undisturbed, continued peace, in no fear of war, no danger of war, I don't doubt they would live little better than brutes, without all the enjoyment of these advantages that made our lives pass on with pleasure and profit. I'm just saying, I disagree with him. Yeah, he's saying we're complacent because we have it. That's basically, if it weren't a-holes, he's saying that's the things up. God put a-holes on her, so everyone else can think like that. Basically, he's saying God gives you lemons to make lemonade. Yes. And
discussing energies,
Yes.
data centers, AI plus Bitcoin mining, energy consumption.
Yes.
It's huge.
Mhm.
I mean, this is not just a single nation. This is a global phenomenon. So how are they going to be powered in the future? Is the answer nuclear? Is it solar? Is it wind? Is it burn more wood, burn more gas, burn more oil?
There's no shortage of energy.
I know, but these guys, they can't keep burning up energy like a
Yes, they can.
like a small nation.
I want to be clear. There's some who walk among us who want to demonize the consumption of energy. And I'm saying, fine, on the assumption that the energy you're demonizing, that the production or utility of that energy somehow badly affects the environment. But solar power, wind power, hydroelectric, there's no shortage of other ways to generate as much energy as you want. You drive through the southwest of the United States, the Sahara, any desert, there are no solar panels there. There's just sand. There's not even plants. There's just sand that gets hot and re-radiates the sun's energy at night. Not serving anybody at all. I'm saying, if you're going to need energy to mine Bitcoin or whatever else there are ways to produce energy that doesn't mess up the environment. And I don't care how much energy it is, because we get more energy than we'll ever use coming down every second from the sun.
And believe it or not, there's energy beneath us. All you got to do is drill a hole down and you can actually pull energy from the earth itself.
Just in Iceland, they have tubes on the mountainside that go down into the lava, into the very hot layers beneath the crust. Okay? Right? They cycle water down there. It gets hot.
And steams.
And they send the water down into town. They actually have to cool down the water before it gets to your shower because you get scalded.
Right.
Okay?
But we're going to produce massive data centers.
I don't care.
And they're going to need energy.
Fine.
And we have it. I mean, Neil's saying we have all the energy that we need.
Correct.
And I've been saying this for years. I don't care what anybody says. Okay?
Or just use nukes.
The sun itself is enough energy for any and everything we need. I don't care what anybody has told you. Just because we haven't made the necessary strides to harness that power doesn't mean that power is not available.
Yeah, nor does it mean that we shouldn't think of using things that invoke a lot of it. I don't have a problem with energy.
Exactly.
No issue.
And this is what I say.
And if you could nukes, you would want to use fusion, not fission. Fission has byproducts you
But
have to dispose of.
aren't there newer ones coming out, sort of like modular, smaller?
The direction we want to take that in the future is fusion, where there's no unpleasant byproducts.
Yeah,
That'd be good.
Yeah, it's just turning hydrogen into helium.
That's
all
it.
that happens there.
Yeah. So, anyway,
Chuck, next.
okay, here we go. In wave-particle duality, we know that photons can kick out electrons, showing that they are both particles.
You're really buying a car online on AutoTrader?
Really? And I'm getting it from a local dealer. Can you really be that picky with your search? Really?
You can really buy a car completely online?
Really? We're really getting the car at the dealership now? Really? Buy your car online on AutoTrader. Really?
Really?
Right? We also know that the double slit experiment shows that electrons create wave interference that interferes with itself. So it's a wave, okay? So electrons are waves and particles just like photons. But anybody who's ever used a battery knows how we use electrons for, anything as a particle, all right? How do we use electrons as a wave? Is there anything we do that says we take the wave part of the electron and we use that instead of the particle? Or as a particle?
Yes.
Yes?
Yes.
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 Okay.
Okay.
Is that the answer? Is that it?
All right. So, let me take a back door into your question.
Okay.
All right. So, imagine a wave.
Right.
There's an up and a down.